member for Fort Saskatchewan-Vegreville.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Highway 15 is a vital corridor for our oil and gas sector, as well as for our agriculture producers to move equipment and goods. It's also an artery that serves thousands of workers. To the Minister of Transportation, you announced budget funding to finish twinning Highway 15 into Fort Saskatchewan and to finish twinning the Highway 15 bridge. You identified it as a priority in the 2015 capital budget. Could you please provide us an update for the residents of Fort Saskatchewan and Alberta to which it serves?
The Honourable Minister of Transportation.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. And I want to thank the Honourable Member for her question and for her advocacy on this issue. The existing Highway Bridge 15 is very severely over capacity, Mr. Speaker. Vehicles cross Highway 15 bridge more than 23 times a day, and congestion is a serious issue, especially during peak periods. Design on twinning the bridge has begun. Construction is expected to get underway in 2019, with completion of the highway twinning expected in 2022. Sorry, 2012 is past.
The Honourable Member for supplemental.
Thank you, Minister. So the tragic news of the loss of a young woman to Albertans was, of course, an incredibly tragic thing to hear about. She was only 17, and she passed just across the Highway 15 bridge from Fort Saskatchewan. Now, we have been fighting for these improvements for decades. It's something that I'm clearly passionate about, as are the residents of the entire area where I live. To the Minister, what are we going to do to make sure that the safety is improved of this area?
Honourable Minister.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. And of course, our hearts go out to the family of the young victim on the road. But the member well knows, because she's been involved in getting the work done to twin that highway. And that bridge will be significantly safer, Mr. Speaker. I expect that work will continue until we've completed the bridge in 2022. That will very, very significantly improve safety on the bridge, as the member well knows.
Second supplemental.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Given the significant investment that this represents in the Heartland region and in the safety of our communities, how will the improvements to Highway 50 also support working families?
Honourable Minister.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Well, the twinning project will create hundreds of jobs in the area throughout the construction process and indirectly in surrounding communities. It also supports our government's economic diversification initiative that will see 2 petrochemical facilities built in Sturgeon and Strathcona counties. And it will also improve drive times for local commuters and support economic development in Alberta by improving the connection between Fort Saskatchewan, Sturgeon County, the City of Edmonton, and the industrial heartland, Mr. Speaker.
For Calgary